Hello, welcome back Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Naranda Brown here, your host, and today we'll be speaking about the Diamond League. Yes, the Diamond League that took place a little bit earlier on today. We saw some big performances. We saw Geneve Russell? We saw Natalia Gould. We saw Parchment, Damar McLeod, Sharika Jackson, Jerome Blake. We saw all these fantastic Jamaicans on show, but there was only one Jamaican that was victorious on the day, and I'm here to speak about him. I'll speak about the other performances as well, but nonetheless, we know how it is. The person who carried the flag for Jamaica on the day was Parchment, and hats off to Parchment as he continues to make us proud, and he continues to basically outdo himself. He's always producing performances better than he did the last time around. Before I go any further, let me say thank you to my sponsors, Quick Link Shipping, RS Sports Store, and CSA Shop. I'll put the link in the description below just to ensure that everyone can see and everyone has access to those links as well. You can follow Quick Link Shipping for anything you need shipped into the island. Quick Link Shipping has you covered, folks. RS Sports Store, it's the same thing. Today is the last day before the end of the season. On Sunday, the English Premier League would have been completed for 2021-2022, and as we look forward to next season, I trust you guys will be getting those jerseys. I know Liverpool at the end of this season, you'll have a whole lot of new fans. The same thing with Manchester City with Erling Haaland coming in, a whole lot of new fans. News broke today that Kylian Mbappe will be staying at PSG. You can get your PSG jerseys as well. So check out RS Sports Store. The link to RS Sports Store will be in the description below, folks. But as I said, this video is about the Diamond League. All right, and I'll go through some of the big performances that we saw today, and then I'll give you guys the opportunity to share your thoughts on that. All right, so we had Geneve Russell. She took part in the 400-meter hurdles for women. She finished 7th with 56.21 seconds. We know Geneve Russell can go a whole lot faster than that, but it is what it is, and it's on the day who shows up, and quite frankly, she didn't come up with her best performance today. Jerome Blake, he secured second in the 100 meters for men, and going into this one, I spoke highly of Jerome Blake because of what I know he was capable of doing, what he has done in the past. And I've said this before, Jerome Blake is the second fastest man in history over 100 meters and over 200 meters. Yet coming into this one, he was not the favorite to win the race. As a matter of fact, the favorite to win this race was Trayvon Bromley, and he didn't even finish this race as he was disqualified at the get-go. Zarnell Hughes as well, out of the United Kingdom, he was disqualified. So we had 2 disqualifications in this race because of false starts. Trayvon Bromley, he false started first, and then Zarnell Hughes false started after. For Zarnell Hughes, this is the 4th time in his last 5 competitive races that he has false started. And I'll say this again, his team definitely needs to look into it. He was the fastest man in Europe this year coming into this race. Still the fastest man in Europe, obviously, because the time wasn't bettered by any European in this race. So he is the fastest man in Europe this year, and if he is to be competitive by any stretch of the imagination come the World Championship later on this year, they need to work on the false starts, because a race doesn't start at the 30-meter mark. It starts from the blocks, and if they don't get that right, quite frankly, he may very well not even be finishing at the World Championship. The same thing for Trayvon Bromley. We teed him up to be the next big thing. 7th fastest man over 100 meters, 9.76 seconds. His personal best. Went into the Olympics, touted to be the next big thing. We expected him to do exceptionally well at the Olympics. He didn't even end up finishing. He didn't even end up making it to the finals, at the Tokyo Olympics. So again, keeping an eye on those 2 athletes. But in the absence of them, we expected Jerome Blake to do well. He was leading up until maybe 85-meter mark. Then he slowed down. He was overtaken by Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown, silver medalist for Canada at the Olympics. I think silver medal. Yeah, I think in the 4x1. Yeah, silver medalist for Canada in the 4x100 meters in the relays. All right, Jerome Blake of Canada as well. Jerome Blake was born in Portland, Jamaica, based on the information that we received. And Andre DeGrasse, I'm pretty sure everyone knows Andre DeGrasse by now. So Canada first, third, and fourth in that one, with Ewan Blake finishing second. So even in the absence of the favorites, Ewan Blake still isn't able to secure first place. 800 meters for men, we didn't have any Jamaicans taking part in that, so I won't go too deep into it. 100 meters for women, and this is a race that Elaine Thompson here, the world's fastest woman over 100 and 200 meters, was expected to take part in. She basically notified the organizers on Thursday that she felt some discomfort and wasn't able to take part on Saturday. Then folks started talking about Elaine Thompson here was scared of the field. I wouldn't even go into details in that regard, because it doesn't make any sense. So Dina Asher-Smith, the national record holder for the United Kingdom, she finished first with 11.11 seconds. Our very own Sherika Jackson, superwoman if you ask me, 11.12 seconds. She finished second, and Daryl Nita finished third with 11.14 seconds. So Great Britain finished first and third in that one, with Sherika Jackson slotting in between the two ladies out of Great Britain. For fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, we have the United States in the form of Micaiah Briscoe, Gab Thomas, Destiny Smith-Barnett, and Cambria Sturgis. And coming into this one, folks, Cambria Sturgis had recorded the third fastest time this year. So Sherika Jackson, congratulations to her. She basically had one of the worst starts I've seen, and she still recovered and ended up finishing second in that one. So hats off for a gutsy performance from Sherika Jackson. She did what she had to, and she got back into that one and secured a second place finish. Now over to the big one, right? The 110 meter hurdles. This is the one that I've spoken about on a number of occasions, and this is the only first place that we've secured today, and it came through Hansa Parchment, and he gave a gutsy performance, a big performance, with a world leading 13.09 seconds, followed by his compatriot Omar McLeod, 13.17 seconds. So big performance from Hansa Parchment as he continues to wow us. He continues to push the barriers as to what he's capable of doing, and tie that in with the humility that this young man possesses. The sky's the limit for him, and I think we definitely need to embrace the hurdles a little bit more. Hansa Parchment, congratulations, the only Jamaican on the day to secure first place. As we say, hats off to all the competitors who took part in the Diamond League. Naranda Brown here from HalftimeTv saying, until next time folks, have a wonderful day.